Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, my brothers and sisters. My name is Suryo Bimantoro, and I'm from the High School of Muhammadiyah 2. Guess what? Today we'll be discussing a very interesting and hopefully informative topic to learn. This topic is about the obstacles and solutions Muhammadiyah students will have to face before they can become future leaders themselves. But before I get into the speech itself, I want to ask you a single question. When I talk about the word leaders, what comes up within your mind? Is it Sukarno? Is it Alexander the Great? Is it Porus the Mighty? There are so many iconic and successful names of the past. But the true question is, can future leaders come from Muhammadiyah students? They definitely can. But unfortunately, it's not a 100% chance because there are still three major problems these students needs to face. So, without further ado, let's get into the first problem of this speech. The first problem is called stress. Pretty sure 99% of all of you know what stress is. It's a mental disruption, it's a mental distraction, it's something that slowly kills you mentally from the inside out due to extreme levels of anger, over confusion, overworking, and so many more. So how do we solve something so hardening? Well, before we can solve it as a solution, we need to identify it as a threat. Why is it so dangerous in the first place? Stress isn't just a psychological attack where it leads to suicide. Stress can also kill you biologically, slowly from the inside. It can lead to devastating diseases such as heart attacks, strokes, which is the one ranking causes of death in Indonesia, and even type 2 diabetes. So, like I said before, how do we solve something with endless possibilities of diseases? There are two fun techniques actually to solve such a thing. The first solution is listen to music. You like jazz, you like reggae, whatever music you like, whatever genre it is, whatever decade of music, try listening to it when you're doing your homeworks, when you're doing your exams, when you're doing chores, to be more relaxed and remove all those stress. Or you can always maintain your health, your muscles, by exercising, running around, jogging, so you can clear all those stress and in fact remove all those diseases I've mentioned earlier beforehand. All right, now let's go to the second problem or obstacle. The second obstacle is what I call lack of confidence. This one is pretty obvious. Leaders are supposed to be confident. They're supposed to be mentally stable. They're supposed to be brave amongst their people, their followers. If people lack the confidence to even talk, then they're just pointless to become a leader in the first place. So how do we solve this? This solution is a bit more fun. It's a bit more gutsy, more brave. It's like a video game where you're solving one hardship to another hardship. This is the way. First, if you're still in that comfort zone, try talking with your family members. Try talking with your father, your mother, your brother, your sister about different variety of topics. Maybe about global warming, wars, climate changes. Try talking with those people you commonly know. Then you start leveling up and exit that comfort zone. Try talking with different types of people in your school, in your cram school, in your courses, not only your closest friends, but people with different beliefs, different religions, different ethnicities, different agendas. Learn and understand concepts from them. You need a larger and expansive understanding as leader. Not only does this increase your social and communication skills, but this also increases your knowledge internationally, especially when you're going to be a leader of a more multicultural and a diverse country like Indonesia. But what's the last solution? What's the hardest hardship you have to face? That is joining speech and debate contests at school. This not only increases your social communication and knowledge, this also improves you as a competitor, as a competitive person in the future world. In the future, you're not only going to be facing people who disagree with your opinions, but also other potential future leaders from other schools, from other universities. This is the part where you have to fight your best to be brave. So try joining these speech and debate contests. All right, everyone, this is where we are. The last obstacle. This obstacle is what I call drug addiction. There are a lot of addictions I could have chosen from. Pornography, video game addiction, social media addiction, smoking, definitely smoking because we're talking about Indonesia here. But no, I decided to talk about drug addiction. Methane, blue candies, red candies, marijuana, a lot of drugs, no matter what type it is, no matter what name they have, they're still dangerous. And not only that, unlike the problems I mentioned before, this one is pretty unstoppable. You can't just be stopped by talking with other people. Even the international government, even international police, even international organizations aren't able to stop drug distributions all around the world. It's basically almost unstoppable. You destroy one manufacturer, 10 will show up out of nowhere. It's almost unstoppable. So the only solution is to stop yourself, motivate yourself to stop. But how do we do it? There are two techniques, one boring and one sort of effective. Let's get with the boring one first. So, the boring one is definitely watching anti-drug advertisements. The United States have been creating these advertisements for years, and it can definitely give you knowledge, experience, the causes, the effects of drug consumption, and where you can find these drugs to avoid it. And the other one is definitely talking to yourself, motivating yourself to be a better person. Put all those stress, put all of those negativity behind your past and stay in a brighter and enlightened future where you can view the world as a chance of giving more opportunities, getting more chances to be a better person. Learn from all these different people, be more better as a person, be more motivated, be more intellectual, and always move forward. Don't look at the past and move with your stress. Just move forward. My name is Suryo Bimantoro from Muhammadiyah 2. Thank you for listening. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.